So what about from like an individual person project perspective, like one of your students at your school, has there like almost to like the old school American Idol, if you ever watched that, when it was like Simon Cowell, Paula Abdeen, like Randy
Abdul,
Abdul, yeah.
It's okay.
You know, they would show a lot of the people that
Sorry, I'm still laughing about the Texas Instruments.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
That's awesome.
I'm with it. Yeah, I understand culture. Yeah. So Paula Abdul, right? They had a bunch of people that were not musically inclined that were pushed through to like the live auditions or, you know, the on TV auditions that were clearly there for entertainment purposes, right? Did you have anyone ever come to your school that was kind of like that either continued to stick with it and, you know, I think you might have mentioned that they just liked it, never really saw improvement, but was there anyone like that, oh my God, like they think they're going to, and then over time they were actually able to get good? Or are those types of people almost in every case kind of a lost cause?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
So
that was a compound question.
That was a good compound setup, really, because I can talk about this. You can't really own a successful, you know, music company and not know people, right? Not have a network of people that you can call. So I became a casting agent. So I would cast. They would come to me, American Idol, you know, The Voice. Not American Idol. I never did it for American Idol. I never did it for The Voice. I did it for American Idol and America's Got Talent. But I sent a lot of artists to America's Got Talent.
Okay.
A lot of artists who never got on the show. And I would tell them it's not a bad thing you didn't get on the show. It just means that maybe you weren't a Susan Boyle.
Right.
They really like the Susan Boyle.
The X Factor, the unexpected.
They really like the person who, you know, they can go...
Right.
And then they sing, and
shock
people, and
factor.
then people
Right.
cry. I never really had anybody to give that was like that. I gave just
It's the
good
story,
talent.
right, yeah.
Now, when you got to The Voice, that was another level. That wasn't just story. That was really The Voice. That
Right.
was a really good thing.
Yep.
What they did on The Voice.
I agree.
And I will say that, and we are very, very good friends. In fact, I talked to her yesterday and the day before. So there's an artist. Her name is Lana Love. And she was on The Voice a couple of seasons ago. She was one of our students, and awesome. she still to this day will talk about the school because she was just recently interviewed on. There's been some controversy around her because she was on that HBO show, I think some reality show that really was doing some stuff they shouldn't have done. So she was just interviewed on Variety and some other things, and she'll quote me. She'll mention me. I'm just like, you don't have to mention me. It's okay, but she looks back to her roots, and her roots were the school. It's where she started. I remember her coming in as a child. Now, I didn't personally teach her. That was Elise that taught her, but I was a mentor to everybody at the school, and I'm
Right.
still a mentor to her today. And it's funny because her single is dropping today. I think it's called Lost Boys, and she's working with, I think it's Ghostface Killa. I don't know. I don't know. That's not a. Yeah. Sorry. And
I'm the
Ray
resident
Scavo.
yeah.
Ray Scavo. I don't know who they are either. It's out of my knowledge, but her album is amazing. But she was second runner-up, I think, on The Voice. She definitely could have taken it, but she's probably one of the most talented people I've ever met. And going back to what it takes, she's the hardest working student that ever came out of our school.